Reference types. A reference type is more complex than a value type because it consists of two parts, an object and the reference to that object. In our previous lesson, we learned about value types and we created public struct person where we added two fields, age and height. Now, because it's a value type, we need to create a reference type. It can be a class. Let's create a class and let's give it two fields. Public class person. Here we will type prop to get one field, which will be integer. It will be called age, same as instruct, but here's we added to get set functions. We will take a look at them later. Public int height. We used double decimal. Public decimal height. And we also do it with get set. So in this example, we created a public class person. In this case, we need to create a variable var person1. We need to instantiate an instance of that object. So I'm typing new person. Now we created a person with public fields integer age and public field with a value type of decimal, and it's called height. After we created that variable, we need to assign the first property age for that object. We go person1 dot age, and we say that person is 50 years old. Let's create another person, which is var person2. Let's give it even clear examples. Var John, new person. How old John is? John age 50 years old. So we have our one person is John and his age is 50. And we create another person, let's say Kyle. We create this person as well. Also, we give John height. It will be 190 centimeters. Okay, we created Kyle. We try to assign the reference of Kyle to John. So now Kyle has the same properties as John. Let's output the result of this assignment. So we write console.writeLine. And then I write, hi, my age is, and my height is, and then we go John height. Okay, now we run the program. It gave us the result. Hi, my age is 50 and my height is 109. That's what we put as fields for this person, for person named John, for the variable John. Now let's just do the same for Kyle. So I write console, I just copy and paste it, and I'll just switch the variables, Kyle age and Kyle height. Okay, let's do it again. Let's run our program. All right, so it's just the same values as expected because we assigned variable Kyle to John. So it referenced the same object. It referenced John. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the John's age. And I'm going to give it, let's do 90 years old. Now, if we take a look at the example, we will see that both variables are changed because it just, we can do it the same for Kyle. Kyle.age, I don't know, maybe 31. Let's do. That's because it just refers to the same object when I said Kyle.age equals 31, because Kyle refers to John, and that's the same person. This is the same object in memory. And when we changed something, in that object. It changes for the both variables because Kyle and John, they are referenced to the same object. And when we change something for John or Kyle, it doesn't matter. It just changes for both of them, both of this variable, because they refer to the same object. Okay, so my point was that objects are and reference types are absolutely stored not the same as value types. And I just showed you an example of that.